Okay, welcome on in. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hello. Yesterday I didn't do much bell grinding. Today I'm gonna do at least 3 inventories of deep sea creatures. Ooh, nice. Hopefully that all goes well for you. Yesterday I didn't do a whole lot of what I said I wanted to do either. Because I was mentioning I wanted to set up this as a possible double shiny hunt, which I still want to do. I just didn't end up getting around to that. What I did end up doing, though, was on my DS that has the capture card, I did set up Crystal, and I'm working on getting that done. That way we can get the Celebi hunt going as well. Hello, Creative. And Lynn being a Lurky Turkey as well. Thank you so much. Lurky Turkeys are always appreciated. But, yeah, so we're getting all that stuff set up, so hopefully we'll be able to get all that done soon. But yo, who knows? Maybe we'll get the shiny Arceus today and we won't even need to set up the double hunt for it. Who knows? Gotcha, welcome on in as well. But, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, though. Yo, Umbreon as well, welcome on in. Yeah, I want to set up the double hunt for this. I mean, unless we get it today. If we get it today, then we don't gotta do that. But I also want to set up the Celebi hunt as well. I think that'd be awesome to have, like, I don't know, 2 Arceus going at once and then have like Celebi off in the corner there, or like when we're done Arceus, we could do like 2 Shaman hunts at once and then have Celebi off in the corner. I think definitely once we get shiny Arceus, we'll start going for Shaman. It's just for the hay of it, because why not? Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I was gonna say, did I get my my Oaks letter on my other Switch? And I did. Gotta make sure Lynn gets the Oaks letter as well before the 27th. Has your week been? Not too bad. Still kind of getting used to my work schedule and all that, but I feel like with yesterday and today, we kind of were starting a little bit of a new system in terms of like when I start my stream. And I feel like it's working out a bit. Yesterday I started around 2. Today I started around 2. I feel like that's kind of a nice little spot for me. That way I can get home from work, sleep for a bit, and then get up and start streaming that. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, that way I can, I just have that a little extra bit of time to sleep a bit before stream starts. Because what I was trying to do before was I would get home from work and then still try to start my stream at 10:30 and just wasn't working because I would either be way too tired and I would just end stream early, or I would go to try to nap for like an hour or two before stream and I would just be way too tired to get up and I would just sleep longer. But yeah, we're, so I've been trying out this 2 o'clock start time for a couple days now. It seems to be going decently. Tomorrow we'll try it as well. And yeah, we will see. Andy from Jonesy at 6 a.m. telling you to sleep. I mean, it's 6 a.m. You should be asleep. What do you mean? I honestly love the music that plays during this Arceus cutscene here. I work 8 to 4, then stream 4:30ish. It's a grind some days. Fair. Do be like that. Hey, Scarlett, welcome on in. Yeah, for me, I work 12:20 a.m. until 7:20 a.m. Get home around 8 o'clock. Sometimes sooner than 8 o'clock. It all depends basically on when if I can actually get out at 7:20 or not. Takes me about half an hour to drive home. But yeah, so I get home around 8 o'clock. And then, yeah, it's just depending on how my sleep went the day before. Did I count that one up already? I might have just counted it up twice. But yeah, depending on how my sleep went the night before, basically depends on, no, looks like we didn't count it up, so we're all good. Yeah, depending on how my sleep went the night before, all depends on, like, how tired I'm gonna be when I get home from work. And honestly, depends on how work went in general, just because, like, sometimes it's a little more, physically exhausting than other times. The audacity to assume I sleep. I mean, I don't really sleep much either. Really hope they continue these mythical events when we can hunt much better than a mystery gift. Yes, I agree. Honestly, the fact that we were able to shiny hunt Shaman and Darkrai, or well, we haven't been able to shiny hunt Darkrai yet, but we're going to be able to. Those two, like, it was cool to hear about, but it wasn't as like surprising to me. But learning that we could shiny hunt Arceus was very surprising to me, and I was like, yo, like, this gives me so much hope for future mythical hunts. Like, maybe they'll bring in being able to legitimately shiny hunt Mew in the main series games. Maybe they'll bring in, like, easier ways to shiny hunt Jirachi and Manaphy. Like, there's so many mythical hunts that I would love to do, but they're either you can't legitimately hunt them in the main series games, or they're just difficult to hunt in the main series games. But yeah, hey Universe, welcome on in. And Creative being a lurky turkey, very appreciated. Thank you so much. Arceus was a surprise for sure, but a welcomed one? Yes, definitely a welcomed one. But yeah, it makes me so excited for the, like, basically just the future of shiny hunting mythicals, and I'm really hoping that they actually, like, continue doing stuff like this. I would rather have a time-limited item, like, to receive a time-limited item through Mystery Gift and then use that item to shiny on something, rather than just receive the shiny through Mystery Gift. I never participate. Whenever it's, like, giving a shiny through a Mystery Gift, I never take it. Just because that's how I am. I'd rather actually hunt it myself. Even if there's no legitimate way to hunt it yet. But yeah. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing with these. The Arceus one doesn't seem like I've tried looking it up and I haven't been able to find any answer on it. So it doesn't seem like the Arceus one has a time limit at all. As long as you have both games and you, like, do everything you need to do in both games, then you're set, I'm pretty sure. The Shaman one is time limited. Basically, everyone, if you haven't gotten your Oak's letter yet for Shaman, you have until the 27th. The 27th is the last day you'll be able to get Oak's letter. And then on April 1st, you'll be able to start getting the Darkrai event. But yeah. Dungeons on Zamazenta feels like they're not valuable. Yeah. I have the Zacian and Zamazenta mostly because I was planning on doing giveaways with those. I think I did a couple, but I didn't do a lot. And I redeemed one for myself. Not really for myself. No, I redeemed one for Lynn. I think I still need to trade it to her. But those are the only ones I've really participated in. I haven't participated in any other ones. I feel like shiny hunting these Pokemon will be a one-time thing because the game was made by Ilka. Yeah. I mean, I have a feeling, though, that that Game Freak gave them the okay, though. Like, I feel like Ilka didn't have the a lot of creative freedom with it. It might just be me being me. I feel like Game Freak, like, the first time they let a different company do a main series game, I feel like they wouldn't just be like, yeah, go do whatever you want. I feel like Game Freak had a big hand in any decisions that were made. So I feel like Ilka might have went to Game Freak and been like, hey, we want these to be shiny huntable. And Game Freak was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. That might just be me, but I feel like, yeah, I definitely feel like Game Freak had to approve it. Yo, fair, Amber. Hopefully that all goes well for you. Awesome to hear that you were able to rest. But I actually only woke up maybe like I had an alarm set for 1 because I wanted to start streaming at 2. And I woke up at 1 and I just kind of like rolled over and kind of half went back to sleep. I tried to go back to sleep. It didn't work. I ended up not getting out of bed though until maybe like 10 minutes before stream started here. Rest is always nice. Yeah. Also, I'm seeing 12 likes over here. We had a like goal of 10, so thank you so much for helping us hit that like goal. It's very, very appreciated. If anyone would like to put a new like goal in chat, we could pin that comment there. I think Mew is the one I want the most. Yeah. I would love to shiny hunt Mew, like, legitimately in the main series games. That's my main thing, though, is that, like, there's a I don't have an actual list of these, but there's basically a list of Pokemon that I don't have a legitimate way to shiny, like, I don't have 100% legitimate way to shiny hunt in the main series games. So I'm basically saving those for the end of my living dex, and then, when we eventually get to the point where I'm, like, out of living dex mons, then I would need to shiny hunt those ones. And I would just, like, if they have a legitimate way to hunt, cool. If they don't, then I guess I'll find some sort of random way to hunt it. Gonna lurk? Yeah, no worries. Lurky turkeys are always appreciated. Thank you so much. Very appreciated. But, yeah, so, like, Mew, for example, like, you can shiny hunt Mew in the main series games. In Emerald, you can shiny hunt it. And the hunt itself is legitimate, but the means of getting to the hunt are not legitimate. So it's like, it's not a 100% legitimate hunt in my opinion, so I'm saving that for the end. Be like, if Mew is literally like the last Pokemon that I don't have shiny, and they don't have a legitimate way to hunt into the main series games, then I'll do that. But I don't plan on doing that anytime soon, at least. Jirachi and Manaphy are possible to require a lot, not easily accessible. Yeah. The Manaphy one, I have a Manaphy egg from Pokemon Ranger. And I'm basically just waiting for a time that I want to hunt it. It sucks that I only have one egg, but I mean, it is what it is. And then Jirachi, I don't even know all the stuff that's required to shiny hunt Jirachi. I know Blue does. At some point, I might talk to Blue and, like, figure that stuff out. Or I could just Google it or YouTube it and figure it out. But, yeah. Yeah, what other mythicals need a legitimate way to shiny hunt? Because Manaphy and Jirachi have legitimate ways, they're just difficult. Mew doesn't have one. Arceus didn't have one until now. Darkrai didn't have one and still technically doesn't have one until April 1st. I don't think Shaman had one until now. Trying to remember what other, like, mythicals. There's some legends still, like the Gen 8 legends still need legitimate ways to hunt them. Is there a legitimate way to hunt Keldeo? It's like a gift for owning Coliseum on the GameCube. Yeah, something like that. No, Victini doesn't have one yet either. So yeah, Victini needs a legitimate way to hunt Keldeo, yeah. Trying to remember. I guess Magearna? I don't even think there's a legitimate way to obtain Magearna either, though. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we're listing off, I don't think there's a legitimate way. Keldeo has never had its shiny released. Really? Really? I don't know. Keldeo feels like a forgotten mythical to me. Like, not forgotten by, like, the community, but it feels like it's forgotten by Game Freak, almost. Like, it's just, like, there's just nothing really going for it. Mr. Bean sounds like my head do be vibing. Yo, fair. The vibes do be real. But, yeah, I don't know. It just, Keldeo just feels like a forgotten Pokemon for Game Freak. Gen 5 remakes, maybe they'll make a bunch of Gen 5 mons huntable. Maybe. One thing I'm curious about was because they got Ilka to make this game. I wonder if they're gonna try to outsource all the remakes then. So, like, I don't know if they'll do Ilka again or if they'll get a different company to do it, but I wonder if they would, for the Gen 5 remakes, if they would outsource again, so that they can mainly focus on the new stuff. I wonder what their plan is for that. Another method to obtaining Magearna, but it's a locked gift. Yeah, that, like, you can obtain Magearna, but you can't shiny hunt Magearna is what we're talking about here. I think you can get Magearna if you complete the National Dex Pokemon Home. Yeah. That's the thing, though, is that you can get Magearna, but you can't shiny hunt it. And that's, you get, like, what is it? Don't you get the special Magearna? Don't you get, like, the Pokeball Magearna, whatever that is? I feel like Elko was a one-time thing, because of Arceus being released, like, 2 months apart. I don't know. Like, it could be. It could be. They might have just been so focused on Arceus that they were like, look, we need someone else to make this game. Because they would have been working on Arceus and working on the Gen 9 game, and just maybe was just like, okay, we need someone to make this remake for us. We have too much on our plate. But, I mean, other than all, like, the glitches and all that, like, I feel like Ilka could have done a better job on this. But I don't feel like it was a flop at all. I feel like it went well. Like, I feel like it went well enough that they could outsource again and, like, be confident in it. But regular Magearna from QR Scan in my Ultra Sun. Too bad I couldn't hunt it. Yeah. Yeah. That's my main thing, is just wanting to hunt it. Oh, yo, Genesect. Is there a legitimate way of shiny hunting Genesect? I don't think there is, right? Gilga did a decent job. Hopefully they'll make another remake. It's not chibi style. Honestly, I love the chibi style. I love it so much. The only issue I really have is is all the glitches, but even then, technically the glitches weren't Ilka's doing. Some of them were. But a lot of the glitches that are happening are literally just because instead of remaking the games, they literally took the code from the old games and just basically ported it to the Switch and put new graphics on it. That's essentially all they did. And I'm not even like being like making a theory here. Like, that's actually what they did. They literally took the code from the other games and just put them onto the Switch here. We know that because basically there are people who mod the games in order to like add extra challenges or stuff like that. Some of the people that make these mods took their coding for their mods for like Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl and literally just copy and pasted it into these games, and it worked perfectly. So that means the code for this game is the exact same as the code for the other game. So, yeah. Coco, welcome on in. It could just take most of the code from the original Diamond and Pearl, so lots of glitches, yeah. Pogo, you can hunt Genesect, but on main series, I believe. I've shown to Darkrai and Pogo, but for sure gonna hunt it next month. Yeah, that's my thing, is I want to do all these hunts in the main series games, mostly because I don't like the shiny odds of Pogo. I just don't like the shiny odds of Pogo. Even, like, I'm even hesitant to count some of my Arceus mons, honestly, because of, like, the odds of finding a shiny in massive outbreaks, or in mass outbreaks. I just don't like, I don't like how easy, or like how, I don't like how high the odds are for the mass outbreaks. I'm probably gonna end up counting the Arceus ones anyway, but, just because it's still fun to do those hunts for me. But, yeah, I don't know. There is a little bit of an internal debate as if I'm gonna count them or not. They really would change Pal Park? Yeah, they changed Pal Park. They added the following Pokemon for all over the place instead of just in, whatever that park in Hearthome is called. They changed up the story ever so slightly, and by changing up the story, I mean they didn't really change much. It's just kind of like, some cutscenes are slightly different. Can add an asterisk to their names. I mean, yeah, I could. Definitely could. To be fair, though, I am finding a lot of duplicates in Arceus. I'm still, like, ever since people were duplicating Pokemon in BDSP, I've been hesitant to call them duplicate shinies. They're extra shinies. Like, they're shinies that I already have. The amount of extra shinies I've found in Arceus is pretty high, though. But yeah, so I mean, I haven't gotten an insane amount of new ones, I don't think. Yo, one thing I still gotta do in these games here in BDSP is Shiny Hunt Dialga and Palkia. I could probably easily set up a double hunt for that, like have like Shiny Hunt Dialga and Palkia at the same time. That'd probably be interesting. Maybe after Arceus, Shaman, and Darkrai, I might do that. To be fair, I'm assuming Ilka was given a short time limit to make the remake, so that's probably why they took the old code. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know what they were testing Ilka on. Like, it was definitely a test for them to... Sorry. It was definitely a test to, like, see if outsourcing would work, I guess. But I'm wondering, like, what exactly they were testing Ilka on, because it's like, Ilka didn't really write any code for this. I mean, they did write a bit, but majority of the code is just copy and pasted from the old games. So I'm wondering, what were they even testing Ilka on? Were they just testing Ilka on, like, the graphics? Were they testing them on something else? Or was it literally not a test and they were just like, yo, someone make this for us? I don't know. All I know is I am so happy with the amount of shiny hunting we're able to do in this game. Normally I only get 1 pearl a day, and it's from Pascal. Just finished my first haul, and there's 2. Once half my inventory is seaweed and scallops. Gonna cook them for more profits. Yo, fair. Hopefully you'll get a good amount of bells today. Yeah, honestly, like, the amount of people, when the trailer first got released, the amount of people that were complaining about the graphics, in my opinion, was insane. Like, I loved the graphics so much. I love the chibi form. Don't get me wrong, I love the, like, the graphics of like, Gen 8 and all that as well. Like, how Sword and Shield looks and, like, how the player looks and all that. Like, I love that a lot as well. But I also really love the chibi form, and I mean, like, that's how Pokemon originally looked, too, so, I don't know. I love it. I don't know if I would want every game to look like this, but I definitely like the, I definitely like the art style of this. I'd be down for, like, all, like, the new stuff to look like the more updated art style and that, and then the remakes having the chibi 3D models. I'd be down for that. Hello, Arceus. Not shiny. But it took me this long to realize a problem. So, the past couple days I've been having the debate whether I'm going to replay Arceus on my other Switch, or if I'm gonna borrow Lynn's Switch in order to do, the Arceus hunt. I'm gonna have to use, my Switch, I'm realizing. Because in order to do the hunt on Lynn's Switch, I have to put Pearl into that Switch. But if I put Pearl into that Switch, I can't have Pearl in this Switch. So I'll still just be doing one hunt. So I need to complete Arceus on the, on my other Switch. Welp. I'm glad I realized that now and, not, like, afterwards, though. Well, I have 2 things to play through then. I have to play through Arceus, and I also have to play through Crystal. We'll see how well I'll actually be able to do that. And the water in this game looks really good. Yeah, it does. Definitely does. BDSP, I felt like I was actually playing Diamond and Pearl. Chibi graphics really suited this game. Yeah, love it so much. I was a bit disappointed when we didn't get anatomically correct overworld models, but they just work. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people were upset by, were the fact that, like, the overworld models were chibi instead of like what you said, the anatomically correct models. But honestly, I'm fine with either. I love it either way. Polly, welcome on in. Scarlet, welcome back. But yeah, so I gotta play through Arceus on the other Switch. This is gonna be fun. Yo, I'm like not gonna have time. So I'm definitely not gonna be able to have that done for tomorrow. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to have that done for tomorrow. But maybe by Monday I'll be able to be double hunting this. Maybe. My weekend's a little packed. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Hello, Arceus. The good news is because of speedrunning, I know I can beat the game in a little over 4 hours. So I could technically speedrun the game and then work on like the post game stuff in order to get that all done. I could get that done in a single day if I had an entire day to work towards it, but I don't. So I think what I would need to do, if I wanted to complete it in a single day, like in a single sitting, I would need to stream a speed run and do a speed run, and then after stream, I would have to set up the like the rest of it and like complete the Pokedex and all that. Fair, Christine, fair. I feel like that's actually something that a lot of people were hoping to be able to like fangirl or fanboy over Cynthia. But yo, like they did a great job. Like they like in terms of Cynthia's music, I'm pretty sure they didn't just use the exact same audio file for that. I'm pretty sure they remade the music themselves, and it's so good. It's such good like. It just, like, brings up memories, I guess, of, like, playing the... I know a lot of people are haunted by those memories, but I honestly love the... Like, the music itself is just so good. I like, to be fair, I just like Pokemon music in general. Like, a lot of the music in the games, I love it so much. Like, there's... I don't think there's any Pokemon game that doesn't have music that I love. At least main series-wise. So the music gives me PTSD, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. Come on, we got this. Shiny right here. Shiny at 145. Ba-dum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Was never able to beat her as a kid. Fair, fair. I honestly don't remember. I know, like, replaying Platinum, like, nowadays, like, for my Nuzlocke or whatever, I'm able to beat Cynthia. Those are randomized, though, so, I mean, she's got a different team. But I don't remember if I beat the games as a kid. There are a lot of games, that I don't remember if I beat them as a kid. I know Fire Red Leaf Green I beat as a kid. That's mostly just because I played those so much, though. Doing geography project right now because I need to finish it tomorrow in school. I don't want to. Fair, fair. It do be like that sometimes. Yo, hopefully it goes well for you, though. Hopefully you will ace this project. Made my starter an HM slave. Fair. I'm trying to remember what I did. I'm pretty sure I assumed as a kid. See, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I assumed as a kid that HMs were just bad moves. I think because the first HM you get is Cut, and Cut wasn't that good of a move, so I just assumed all HMs were bad moves, so I would try my best to not teach it to people. But also, Heroic, thank you so much for the subscription. It's very, very appreciated. Welcome on into the Bubble Bros. Hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you so much for the subscription. But, yeah, like, when I was younger, I just assumed all HMs were bad moves, and they were specifically only for, out-of-battle purposes. So that's like, I always tried my best to not teach more than one HM to a Pokemon. I didn't really have an HM slave. I was just kind of like, okay, Charizard's gonna learn Fly. Like if I was using Charizard and then like, I don't know, this Pokemon will have Surf, this Pokemon will have Cut. And I never used them in battle though. Hey, Simon, welcome on in. Being a Lurky Turkey, very appreciated. Lurky Turkey is always appreciated. Hello, Arceus. The good thing, too, is because of Legends Arceus, because I'm trying to complete the Shiny Living Dex and also just a regular Living Dex, like, side by side with it. But because Arceus is Shiny locked in Legends Arceus, I can use that Arceus as my regular Living Dex Arceus. And then here in BDSP, we can Shiny Hunt for the Shiny one. No, I always read through the Discord messages. Oh, it looks like I got some new notifications right now. I didn't check it when I started stream, but yeah, I always check through the Discord messages. Our computer science teacher was telling us how one of his students rickrolled him, and it's a legendary story. Yo, fair. There are 5 topics, got 2 finished. Yo, almost halfway done. Almost halfway done. You got this. You got this. One thing I really need to do, though, is I need to shower and just shave in general. Last night, I went, like, after dinner and watching a little bit of TV, I went to sleep. And I was gonna wake up around, like, 10:30. I usually leave for work around 11:30. So I was gonna wake up for 10:30. That way I would have time to, like, shower and just shave, just, like, kind of clean up a little bit. And I ended up not waking up until 11. So I still had my shower, but I didn't have time to, like, clean up my face or anything. Talk about Squirtle being even odd number. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you were saying Squirtle's number 7 in the Pokedex, and I don't remember the exact wording, but something about Squirtle's number 7 in the Pokedex. What are the odds of having even an odd number at the same time? Something along those lines. I have a bad memory, but yeah, I did read that. All the kids and teachers got given these cards to get in and out of the school. Basically, this kid took the teacher's card, downloaded a hyperlink on it. Fair. I see where this is going. Yeah, I actually need to contact my work because my work has that. There's in order to get through the front door, you have to scan a card, and then you fill out a few questions about, like, COVID and all that. Basically, have you been out of the country? Do you have any of these symptoms? Blah, blah, blah. And then there's another door that you need to use the same card to get through. I don't have one of those cards. So I have to wait for someone to be going into the building in order for myself to get in. And then I have to wait again. If that person, like, fills out their questionnaire first and goes through the doors, or if for some reason they don't fill out the questionnaire, because some people haven't been doing that, then I have to stand there and wait again for someone else to come in because it's very loud on the other side of the second door. So no matter how much I knock on that door, nobody knows I'm there. No one can hear me knocking. So I just have to stand there and wait. It's dumb. So the teacher put the card back in his pocket with his phone. The phone automatically read the hyperlink and it played a Rickroll. Fair. That's actually pretty awesome. That's actually pretty awesome that they were able to set that up. But yeah, I need to, if I get the chance today, I'm gonna talk to the supervisor about, like, hey, am I able to get one of these cards? Because I keep having to just stand around and wait for people to show up. That way I can get in. And if I'm not able to, like, if I don't get the chance to ask the supervisor about that tonight, then I'm gonna see if I can get the contact for, HR and either, like, call them or send them an email or something and just be like, hey, is there any possibility of me getting one of those cards? Because it really sucks just, like, just waiting. And I'm not able to, like, go in and get ready for work or anything. I have to just stand there and just wait for someone to show up so that I can get in. That's one of the good things with that, though, is that I tend to show up early, just because, like, it's just how I am. I always show up early, but it works out that I show up early because then I have time to wait. If I were to, like, show up, like, exactly when my shift's supposed to start, or, like, 5 minutes before my shift's supposed to start, I'm gonna end up being late because I just can't get into the building. We hunted today. We're hunting Arceus. Hunting the Arceus, the Arceus. Barum, barum, barum. Hello, Arceus. Will you be yellow for us today? Only time will tell. One thing honestly, I kind of wish Arceus' shiny was a bit better. Like, it's awesome that it is so noticeable, but I really wish the shiny itself just looked better. Honestly, I don't like the shiny. Other mythicals, though, like Mew. Mew's shiny, so good. Such a good shiny. I still have to hunt Mewtwo as well. I haven't done that yet. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. One thing, though, is that if I get the crystal stuff going well, then maybe I can do that for a few legendaries. Like, I'm doing it for Celebi. But maybe I can do it for a few other legendaries where just while we're hunting whatever on the big screen in the corner, like, we can have, like a Game Boy or a DS or 3DS hunt happening where I'm trying to find, something else. Get their, grade changed to a 9, the highest grade. So you said, if you can send me, the code that would change the grade, on the system to 9, I'll change it. Fair. I have a feeling that worked out, didn't it? They sent the correct code in email to change the grade. Yeah. It do be like that. Yeah, like, as soon as, like, as long as you know what coding language it's in, then yeah. Yeah. Or Darkrai, in April, are you? I mean, I plan on, I'm going for Arceus first. Then after Arceus, I'm going for Shaman. Then after Shaman, I'm going for Darkrai. So I won't be going for Darkrai, like, exactly on April 1st, because I doubt I'll have Arceus and Shaman done by then. But yeah, eventually I'm going to be shiny hunting Darkrai. Have my inventory is seaweed and scallops. Time to cook. Once I have my inventory is cook food. Solve this process and just sell everything as is. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got this, though. You got this. Hopefully you'll get a good amount of bells. You got this, Polly. You got this. Hall of Origin. This area always seemed weird to me. Like, this looks pretty much the exact same as it did in the original game too. It always seemed weird to me. Like, I like the idea of the staircase or whatever, but just the random platform in the sky just feels weird. Doesn't I don't know. Just doesn't feel right. Stuff that happens in computer science class sometimes, yeah. I mean, as long as you, again, as long as you know what coding language it's written in, it'd be very easy, honestly, to send the code for that. Literally, like, if it's written in, like, I don't know, like C++ or something, you could literally just have the code be like, if mark, let's say the variable is mark, it's just like, if mark does not equal 9, change mark to 9. Like, it would be something as simple as that to, like, depending on the coding language and, like, variables and all that. It was like 10 lines of code. Fair, fair. Feel like I did not sleep well. I don't know if it's just I didn't sleep long enough for myself to feel a bit better or not, but like feel less tired, but I don't know. I feel like I just didn't sleep. I feel like I was waking up a lot. I mean, I didn't make Pikachu spit on the chair. It's just a gift that exists. And also, I was just bored at work. Didn't sleep, get on my level. I don't want to be on that level. Especially because I got home from work, then slept, then woke up to do this. Like, if I just chose not to sleep, I wouldn't be streaming right now. I'd be way too tired, way too low energy to stream. Yo, the line I was on, though, it's usually the line that's a little more fast-paced. So it ends up being a little more, like, physically tiring and all that. But, it wasn't too bad, because this time around I had someone helping me that, I don't know, they were just, like, a little quicker with stuff or what, I don't know. But also, the line kept having issues, which made, it easier for us to catch up on stuff, basically. It was bad for productivity overall because we were behind on everything, but for like palletizing, it just worked out. But yeah, basically, at one point, the one thing that was supposed to be like the boxes go through the line and it passes a certain point where it prints like a QR code and the date and time on both sides of the box. One of those printers wasn't working, so we couldn't properly palletize everything and put it away, so we had to just, like, push it off to the side, wait for them to fix it, and then, let that be, like, a future problem, basically, which, at first, we were a little worried. We're like, we have no idea how, like, there's so much stuff being put to the side, we have no idea how we're gonna catch up on this stuff later. But then, near the beginning of the line, one of the belts, like, almost, like, pretty much just blew up. Like, not, like, explosion blew up, but, like, blew up in the sense of, like, it broke and pieces went everywhere. Like, it basically, the belt basically got stuck in itself and just broke and just exploded. Pieces went everywhere. So since that belt was broken, they were still able to do, like, the normal, work and all that. They were still able to push through their product, but they had to do it manually rather than using that belt, so stuff was coming out more slowly, so we were able to catch up on all our stuff and all that. But also, it just, like, it made this fast-paced line a lot slower pace. I didn't choose to not sleep. I mean, fair. It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. But hopefully you'll be able to get some rest at some point, though. Gotcha. Hopefully you will. Yeah, when I was on my second break, I noticed you were still awake, and I was debating on, like, sending another message to tell you to go to sleep again. Arceus, hello. The almighty Arceus. Not shiny. I wonder if we'll be able to get it in less encounters engage. That would be pretty hype. You sent me another message, I swear. No, you're not allowed to swear, PG. PG. Not allowed to swear. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm actually, like, I don't know. I'm actually, like, very tired. Like, I need to wake up, basically. I've done it before. I know you've done it before. Don't do it. Don't do it. That was my goal, but I passed gauge. RIP. If I'm not able to get it in less encounters than gauge, then my goal is to get it in less encounters than you. We'll see. We will see, but honestly, with the way my luck has been recently with my targets, I doubt it. I have a feeling this hunt's gonna go over odds for me. I really, really have a feeling this hunt's gonna go over odds for me. Yeah, one thing that also helped out with the shift though is just that the person that I was working with, that was helping me palletize on that line, was just, I don't know, they were just, I don't know, kind. we were basically just chatting the entire shift, and it just helped the just time go by faster. Watch it take longer than Tyler's Piplup. That's impossible. He doesn't even have the Piplup yet. Sorry to throw shade, Umbreon. Sorry to throw shade. But yeah, that's impossible. Have 3 shinies in this game. Random Chingling, Shaman, and Fione. Fione? Oh, right, because you can use shiny hunt it in eggs. I still gotta do that hunt. I want to do that hunt at some point. But yeah, I remember I was planning on doing that at one point, but I just didn't get around to it. If I do shiny on Fione in this game, I think I'll double hunt it, just because, I don't know, just because really it's just gonna be, I feel like it's gonna help us get it quicker, but who knows. The egg cycles are so long. RIP. I don't know about hunting it now. That's the thing though, is that's what you gotta do in order to shiny on Fione though. I could possibly triple shiny hunt it. Cause if I can double shiny hunt it in this, and then get Manaphy in one of the DS or 3DS games, which I think I already have a Manaphy in at least one of them somewhere, unless I already traded up to home, then yeah, we're all good there. Then I should be able to egg hunt it in one of those games as well. I mean, fair, gotcha, fair. It was only 560, but Mantic's only, yeah. I mean, 560 doesn't sound like a lot for encounters, but I mean, that's over odds for eggs. That is over odds for eggs. Can finally be in Byler's stream. Yo, fair, fair. Always good to be in Byler's stream. Yeah, there's so many hunts that I want to do that I basically just got to get set up and get going on. One thing I think I want to do is, especially for some of these double hunts that I'm going to be doing on the Switch, I feel like I want to try to do a similar setup that Blue has, and like hooking up the games to, like, hooking up the Switches to the same controller. One thing I'm curious about that I want to try, I don't know if it would work though. I have a Pro controller, and it's a wired Pro controller, so you just plug it in through USB. I'm wondering if I would be able to get like a USB splitter and plug it into both Switches, if it would work or not. I don't know if it would, but I want to try it, honestly. I want to try it. Yeah, like, I want to do the Manaphy hunt eventually. Yeah, I want to do the Manaphy hunt eventually. I want to do the Fion hunt eventually. Shaman and Darkrai we already have planned. I don't know. I know there's more that I want to do that I just haven't gotten around to doing yet, but I can't remember them offhand. Did one of my panels fall? Yes, one of my panels did fall. Okay. Ba-da-dum. But a software update? I mean, update the software and you'll be good. Hello, Arceus. Not shiny. But yeah, now I want to get one of those. Now I want to get a USB splitter to test this out. I think that'd be pretty cool if I could get it set up like that. I don't know if it would work, but I feel like it's worth a try. A USB splitter, and then I also need a USB hub for my computer. Because technically I have enough capture cards that I could do 4 shiny hunts at once, 2 Switches, and then 2 DS. Or like it's a DS and a 3DS, so it would be like, yeah, like any mixture of whatever games. But I don't have enough USBs on my USB ports on my computer in order to do it all though. Ba-dum, ba-dum. An update like 2 weeks ago. How many updates do you need? I mean, there usually tends to be like if they push out an update that changes something somewhat significantly, then usually like a few days or like a few weeks later they'll push out another update to fix random little things that they just overlooked in the first update. Let's say they were to push out an update that like reworks how the messaging system works. Then there could, like, after they push out that update, they could find some bugs in it that they need to quickly push out another update to fix. I don't know how big or small these updates are, but it could very well be that, and like that could be the reason why it gets the updates got pushed out so close together. Ba-dum. Yo, I'm excited for Shiny Arceus though. I'm just so happy that this is actually a thing. Like we can actually shiny hunt this. So awesome. So awesome. Harley, welcome on in. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Maybe that'll help wake me up a little bit. We'll see. We will see. Come on, the shiny Arceus. The shiny Arceus. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Not shiny. Ripperoni. Yeah, I really gotta get yeah, I really gotta work on that that Arceus now. Now that I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to set it up on my other Switch. Which I mean, it works out for me. I don't have to yoink Lin Switch in order to do the hunt. But yeah, now that I'm realizing I need to do it on my other Switch, I really gotta get working on that. Why does yawning have to cause me pain? No! Rip. Yawning usually doesn't, like, every once in a while, it's maybe, like, you know, it's weird. Every once in a while, you get, like, that sharp pain. I don't know if it's, like, from the lung or something, but it's like you take a deep breath in, and then you suddenly feel a sharp pain. That's the only time that, yawning has really caused me pain, is if I have that going on at the same time as me yawning. Sweet, welcome on in. Boo. Trying to scare us. What is this? What is this? Ah, you saw pain from the infection. Fair, fair. Yo, hopefully the antibiotics are helping you out, though. Hopefully, high hopes for you there. Bum ba da dum ba da dum ba da 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 dum. But yeah, there's so much stuff that I still want to do. So honestly, some things that I've been debating on is I've been debating on doing a little bit of variety content on here. It would still be majority of my content would still be Pokemon, but I've been debating on doing a little bit of variety of stuff just because every once in a while I just kind of like, I just get in the mood that I want to play something else. I don't know. Part of me is thinking about doing a little bit of variety here, but I don't know how I would want to split that up. Part of me is also debating on, like, I could create, like, a sub-channel and do, like, others, like, this is the Pokemon channel, then the other channel is, like, the variety channel. But I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to try to, balance 2 channels with work. I feel like I would need to wait for this channel to be popping off a bit more before I did a split like that. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel you, Harley. I feel you. Hopefully things will be able to settle down a bit, though. I wish the best. I need to get some more antibiotics because I've almost ran out. Because I could take them 3 times a day. Fair, fair. Do you have any refills on it? Or I don't know exactly how different the medical system is over there than it is over here. But usually, like, ahead of time, you know if you have a refill or not. So it's like, yeah, here's a bottle. It has 30 pills. You have 2 refills. So that basically means when you run out, you go back and they refill it once. And then when that runs out, you go out and you can refill it one more time. And usually the refills are based on what the doctor thinks, like how many they think you'll need. I don't know if it works differently there or not, but yeah. Yeah, like you want to play Splatoon. Fair, fair. I mean, it would definitely be an option. That's one thing that I would be able to do with a little bit of variety is I'd be able to try out games that I've never played before. So then comes the question, would I try to split it into like a sub channel, or would I try to focus it a bit more on like leave it on this one and just kind of like have it like majority Pokemon, but every once in a while we do something else. I can go back and get more. There you go. There you go. I think it's by Sunday. There's gonna be 5 more people in this house. I'm an asshole working all week. We don't speak Turkish, so we can't properly communicate with it. Oh, do they like? Excuse me. Do they only speak Turkish, or do they like know English as a second language at least? Some with viewers, definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. The only thing is, yeah, the only thing is I don't know how I would want to go about doing variety. Because I do love Pokemon a lot, and that's what the channel is built off of. I would not want to stray from that at all. I love that this is a Pokemon channel. The only thing is then do I do, like, if I were to move into variety, do I do a separate channel for that? Do I do it like on the weekend or whatever? I don't really have time on weekends a whole lot of the time though, because I like that's when I go see family and do like other stuff and all that. That's when I catch up on random things. So then would I do it just like once a week thing or what? Basically just a lot of random thought processes that I'm trying to figure out how I'd want to do it. They speak English, but only a little. Fair, fair. Yeah, so it's like you can communicate with them, but it's just hard because, yeah, you guys don't speak Turkish and they only speak a little bit English. I feel you. I feel you. Hopefully, when they get there though, it'll be able to go a bit smoothly. Hopefully. I actually have a friend that that they live out in BC, so they live basically on the opposite side of Canada as me. and they're actually nearby right now. They're, I don't know, like they're on some sort of trip, but they're nearby right now. And on Sunday they would be available that we could go hang out for a little bit or something, but I don't know if I'm available Sunday. Just you talking about Sunday, just and people showing up made me remember this. I don't know if I'm available Sunday though. I'm supposed to help move around a cabinet in that. I don't know if I'll be able to have time, sadly. I don't know. Out of raw sea creatures, make roughly 100k bells an hour. Enemy 80% of each item's value. If I deep dive every day for the next month, I might have enough for this and the next storage upgrade. Ooh. Ooh. Hopefully you'll be able to get those upgrades. Scary indeed. Indeed, you're always hopping in here scaring us. What is this? Problem is where they're all gonna sleep, because I can't give up my bed. Still gotta get up 7 a.m. every morning. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's one of the things that we always had whenever, like, family would come over, and I was very adamant of, like, I don't want to give up my room. I really do not want to give up my room. Because I spend a lot of time in my room, whether it be sleeping or, like, on games with friends or, like, doing homework, whatever. Like, I'm always in my room, so I don't want someone else in my room. But, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully it'll all go smoothly for you, though, Harley. I wish the best for you. Getting storage upgrades would be great because I'm sick of the way most of my rooms look and want to completely redecorate the main floor. Fair. We that's the one thing with games in general, honestly. I hate how limited the storage is in some of the games. Like, especially, like, look at, like, Arceus, even. Like, just the... Like, you have your extra storage that you can go and put stuff into, but just the player's inventory itself. Especially because it costs so much for you to increase your inventory space, and it only increases by 1 each time. It, honestly... Yeah. In Arceus, the inventory system, honestly, I feel like sucks a lot. There's some other games where it's like, I really wish, there's a way for us to get extra inventory space or like a better way to improve inventory space or stuff like that. But yeah. It do be how it do be. Yeah, that's the thing about like the variety in that. It's just one of the many things that I randomly think about, especially at work. Yesterday or this morning, I guess technically, I didn't do a lot of randomly thinking about like just random stuff because this time I actually like had someone that was helping me palletize and all that, so we were just chatting and all that throughout the whole shift. But usually how it goes is I'm just palletizing by myself, so I'm just sitting there silently and just kind of like thinking about random stuff. Hey Khalil, welcome on in. How you doing? We only have room for a maximum of 3 more people in the house. There you go. 3 more people. The other 2 gotta sit outside. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get this shiny Arceus, though. The shiny Arceus. Yeah, because, like, one of the things that I've been, playing a decent amount of my free time is Minecraft and Risk of Rain. Those are 2 games that I really like that I think it'd be interesting to make content with them, but I don't know. I have a few new games that I've just been kind of playing every once in a while. I plan on getting Elden Ring, but I haven't bought it yet. I have the money to buy it. I just haven't bought it yet because I've basically been waiting to have time to play it. My brain, for some reason, is just like, yeah, you don't have time to play it. No reason to buy it right now, kind of thing. Just got my 3rd pearl of the day. Today's a good day. Hey, nice. Nice. Congrats on that. Yo, boosting your scary factor. Rip, the scary factor's getting higher. No! Out here gonna spook us all. My dad knows when they're coming, like it's 7 p.m. and the person who's supposed to come today hasn't shown up yet. Really? So they're not even all showing up Sundays. Just by the time Sunday comes around, you're gonna have the 5 extra people. Is this like for some sort of like event or like some sort of family event or something, and they just need a place to stay for the event? I may have counted up that twice. I need to quickly double check. Did I just count that up twice? I did. Count that up twice. Okay. We won't count up the next Arceus because I counted that up twice. We're being way too scary. Fair, fair. Explains why the ghost type is my tied second favorite. Fair. My for me, Dark, Ghost, and I think Ground. Dark, Ghost, and Ground, I feel like are my my top 3 favorite types. I don't really know what order, though. Like, I like them all pretty close to the same amount. I think Dark and Ground are fighting, or sorry, Dark and Ghost are fighting for spot number 1. And then Ground just takes number 3. Dad doesn't even know when they're coming, and he didn't even tell us why. I mean, someone, there got engaged, but we've, never done it before. I don't know, yeah, it seems just like a weird scenario. I don't even know. Hopefully, I know I've been, like, a broken record, but hopefully it all, goes smoothly for you, though. I wish the best for that. Phone keeps, harassing about software update. I won't be able to, stream until I do the update. Update shouldn't take too long, so might as well do it now, but I'm lazy. Fair. I feel that. I feel that. That's how I usually am with computer updates, honestly, like the Windows updates. It's always yelling at me, be like, hey, you have an update, and I'm like, remind me later, and then it reminds me, like, the next day when I'm about to start stream, and then I'm like, no, like, I'm about to start stream, I can't update now, remind me later, and yeah, it's just an endless cycle. Just an endless cycle. Right now, I'm all up to date, though, which is good, I think. Bug is first, Fairy and Ghost are second. A lot of people scare of bugs. My theme continues. There you go. There you go. Your theme continues. Honestly, what I probably should have done is, I don't have it down here. It's upstairs because I was working on it yesterday. But I should have had my Crystal, like, have my DS here. That way I could be playing through Crystal while I do this. You know, try to save time a little bit, but rip that idea. Till middle of the night, wake up my phone saying, in my face saying, update installing, and like I'm trying to sleep and I don't care about the update. Fair, fair. That's one thing I always try to do, is I always try to have the updates scheduled to happen when I sleep. But yeah. They said Crystal instead of Crystal. Fair, fair. Nah, I gotta play through Crystal game, that way I can shiny on Celebi. Cause I want to shiny hunt Celebi on stream now. Originally I wasn't planning on shiny hunting Celebi on stream, so the DS that I was hunting on doesn't have a capture card in it. So yeah, since it doesn't have a capture card in it, if I want to stream shiny hunting Celebi, I have to replay Crystal on the DS that has the capture card. But hey Crows, welcome on in. How you doing? How's your hunt going? You still got it. You gotta get it in less encounters engage. Still gotta do that. Less encounters engage. That's the goal. That's pretty much everyone's goal. Is to get everything in just in less time than to gauge. Schedule when I sleep, but it never actually updates when I schedule it. But last night, it was like, I don't care. When you schedule me, I'm updating. Fair, fair. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. It's like I'll schedule it to, like, whether it be a phone update or a computer update or what. I'll schedule it to happen during a time when I'm sleeping or at work or something, and then it just won't update. I don't know. Updates can really, really be a pain sometimes. Not shiny. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. But yo, we got this. We got this. We must get... I'm gonna back up a little bit. We must get the shiny. It's been a while since I've been able to get my target, because my target for a while has been that Alpha Ursa ring and I still don't have it. But let's get this. Let's get our target. Come on, below odds. I know we're still a long way away from odds in general, but can we just get a below odds hunt? Burned out of Legends and BDSP to the core because didn't even want to update the game anymore. Fair, fair. It do be like that sometimes. I still haven't really gotten burnt out of the games at all. I honestly, I don't know if I'm having way too much fun with them or what, but yeah, I'm just not burnt out yet. I'm having a lot of fun with them. Hey Philly, welcome on in. How you doing? I mean, open. I mean, fair, fair. That's the thing. It's like I don't know. I like it's rare that I get burnt out of games. Usually what happens for me instead is I shift focus. So I very much I'll hyper focus on a game, and then like I don't know, like I'll miss one day of playing that game or something, and I will and then I'll like lose all momentum of playing that game, and I'll end up like moving on to something else. Happens with Minecraft a lot, where I'll be like, yes, I want to play Minecraft every day, and then one day I just won't have time, and then I lose all momentum to play it, and I'll move on to playing something else. So that's usually what happens to me. It's not that I get burnt out, it's that I just lose the momentum if I'm... It's not just with games either. That's how I am with a lot of stuff, with like projects or like learning stuff and like everything like that. It's not great. It's not great how easy it is for me to lose that momentum. All it takes is me missing one day. Muck is fun to use as long as there's no Marshadow. Fair, fair. Marshadow can be a pain with a lot. Like, Marshadow's a pretty good counter for a lot of builds, honestly. Excuse me. Sorry. Type something, then someone says something that is unrelevant. I just type it instead. Fair, fair. I tend to what I end up doing is like, so let's say I'm messaging someone, they say something, and then as I'm trying to type out a response, they say something else. So I will respond to the first one, and then start typing out a response to the second one, and by the time I'm doing that, they're typing out their response to my first response, and I end up having like two conversations with someone two conversations with the same person at the exact same time. And it's like, this could work out. Like, we could just send this all in one message, but it's like, nah, we split it up and basically have two separate conversations at the exact same time. It's weird. It's weird. Fair, Polly, fair. I mean, if you need to take a little bit of break, like a little bit of a break for your brain to rest a bit, definitely do that. You don't wanna burn yourself out on it. Life Orb, Marshadow with Terrain Punch, Close Combat, Ice Punch, Shadow Sneak / Spectral Thief. Yeah, Spectral Thief is the way that I usually see Marshadow destroying builds. Especially because one thing that I didn't know until I was doing showdown with some viewers is that Spectral Thief goes through Substitute. That sucks. It doesn't steal the Substitute from what I understand, but yeah, it can go through Substitute. So usually you throw out Substitute, then start doing your stat boosts. If your Substitute goes down, you throw out another Substitute and keep going for your stat boost. But yeah, and then Marshadow just comes in, and Spectral Thieves doesn't care if you have the Substitute or not. Spectral Thief ruined my muck. Fair. I definitely see that. Ruins a lot of stuff. As a hard hitter that can steal your boost. Also heal itself with powerful move. Yeah. That's the thing. When you have a hard hitter, it's definitely good to be able to heal yourself up, especially if you're sticking a life orb on them. Not shiny. By the way, I haven't said this yet today. If we have anyone new chilling here that hasn't hit the like or sub button yet, be sure to do so. It's quick, easy, free for you to do. You can always change your mind later. It's huge help for myself, the channel, and the community. Greatly appreciated by all of us. It would help us out a lot. But yeah, there's my little 5-second spiel. Haven't done that yet today, so figured why not. I love running a certain Greninja and Marshadow set. Ooh, sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. I've never really run any sets really. I always do randoms, but I feel like for Double Battle Marshadow, what might be fun to do is, oh no, maybe not. My brain's broken. Never mind, that wouldn't work. Never mind, ignore me. Ignore me. Yo, we're almost at 200 checks. We're almost halfway to how long it took Gage. I know Gage's hunt was 500 and something. I don't know the exact number, but I'm hoping, like, I have a feeling this is gonna go over odds just because that's my luck. But I'm hoping we can get under 500. I think that'd be pretty cool. Got some cereal. Ooh, nice. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's just some scrumptious cereal. Yeah, fair, sweet, fair. Yeah, you gotta get some sort of counter to it. Especially because it's like, it's a very specific thing to be worried about, but if it's that bad, you might want to try to find some sort of counter. I don't know what you can do to counter it. I'm not great at competitive. I'm just, you know, probably be good. Gonna lurk while drawing. Fair. Hopefully the drawing goes well for you. Lurky turkeys are always appreciated. Thank you so much for being a lurky turkey. So delicious. Hey, nice. For the Greninja set, I usually run protein. Ooh, protein is so good. I love protein. Or Battle Bond, Scald, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, and Grass Knot with Marshadow already posted. Nice. I'm gonna quickly, like, as we're chilling here, I'm gonna make a little list for myself of stuff that I want to do. Basically, I'm just making a to-do list. If I knew how to spell. To do. What's that? Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, right. Another thing I have to do. I had some copyright claims pop up the past couple days that I need to dispute, because basically I have some copyright claims popping up on some music that I use in old streams, and I know I'm allowed to use the music, so every time it pops up I have to go and dispute it. And every time so far, I've won the dispute and everything's been fine. It's just annoying that I have to keep going in and constantly doing these disputes. Excuse me, sorry. So let's put that on the to-do list so I remember. Do. That's all the stuff that I have on mind right now that I need to do, but number 200? Nah, no shiny at number 200. Ripperoni. But yeah, I can add more stuff to that later if I think of more things. I returned, went to do the software update. Yo, hopefully it went well. Hopefully it didn't break anything. Something from Jojo. Ooh. Hopefully that goes well for you, Ryolu. I need and hate autocorrect, because I click wrong buttons all the time, but it's sometimes annoying. Yeah. Yup, it do be like that. Recently, I've been, like, mistyping stuff so badly that's, like, autocorrect can't even save me. And it's not even that I don't know how to spell it. It's, like, for some reason, my thumbs, just when I'm typing, don't follow what I'm trying to type. It's like I just hit, it's like I just hit buttons and plan on it being a word, but it's not a word. I don't know. Yeah, no worries, Scarlet. Thank you, much appreciated. Thanks for sticking around. If you come back later, we're still live. We'll see ya then. If not, we'll see ya when we see ya. What time is it anyway? Yo, 3:24. 3:24. Does not feel like we've been live for an hour and 25 minutes already. Does not feel like it at all. Sorry, I need to crack my back a little bit. Sometimes I mess something up and I delete a letter, but keep pressing the same one by accident. Yeah. Yeah, literally. I've been playing Wordle. So like every day I do the new Wordle or whatever. And it happens a lot where it's like I'm typing and I realize, oh, I accidentally, like, instead of hitting this letter, I hit the one beside it. So I backspace and I go to hit it again and I hit the same one and I'm like, please, can I function? And I do it again and it happens again and I'm just like, okay, should I just give up? I try to make a gimmicky team of my own. Ooh, sounds interesting. Try to type the word the and it'll end up being yeah. Yup. Sounds about right. One thing I hate is when I type in a word that I don't know how to spell. So I type in a word the way I think it's supposed to be spelled. And autocorrect won't save me. Autocorrect keeps trying to autocorrect to different words. And it's like, no, it's not autocorrecting to the word that I need it to be. So then what I usually do is I hop over to Google. And I type it in the exact same way I was typing it into my phone. And Google saves me. Like, Google knows exactly what I'm trying to spell out. And I'm just sitting there like, how come Google, first try, can figure out what word I'm trying to spell out? But autocorrect can't. Autocorrect is jumping to other words that are nowhere even close to being the right word. So, so random. It's like, I just don't get why Google can save it, but autocorrect can't. Or there have also been times where I just typo, like I'm off by one letter, and instead of autocorrecting to the word that I'm trying to spell that I'm one letter off of, it autocorrects to a different word that I'm like 2 or 3 letters off of, and I'm like, why? Like, this isn't even like, it was closer to matching the other word. Why did it autocorrect to this word? Autocorrect can be dumb sometimes. I mean, I'm pretty sure autocorrect helps me more than it is a hindrance, but those times when it is a hindrance, it's just like, it feels so random. Found a very overlooked Pokemon, which looks like fun. Found a very overlooked Pokemon, which looks like fun. Overlooked Pokemon that could be fun. Let's see. I'm gonna try to guess once. See if I can figure it out. Overlooked Pokemon. Is it? Can you give me a hint? What generation is it? What generation is it? I want to see if I can guess it. Gen 3. Okay, overlooked in Gen 3. Is it a solo evolution? So like, does it like not evolve? Is it just a solo stage? Bet it's a bug type. Yo, maybe. Maybe. Honestly, probably. It is a solo stage, okay. My mind wants to go to Zangoose or Seviper, but what other solo stages exist in Gen 3? Tropius also exists in Gen 3. Kecleon exists in Gen 3. Yo, Kecleon has protein. Or no, not protein. Does it get protein? Yeah, either gets protein or it gets the other one where when it's hit, it changes. Cast form. Absol's Gen 3. Wait. Absol's Gen 3 as well. Yeah, I'm gonna guess either Kecleon or Cast form. Kecleon and Cast form, out of those like solo stages, feel like the overlooked ones to me. Maybe Tropius, but I'm still leaning towards Kecleon or Cast form. Trying to make a Smogon Monotype team of untiered ice types. My first opponent was a Mono Fire team. That was last time I played. Oof. It was actually Zangoose. Okay, fair. Zangoose is awesome. Like, you don't see a lot of people using Zangoose, but Zangoose is pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure it's got a decently high attack stat. Plus, it gets some moves that have a high crit chance, and it gets like Sword Stance, or does it get Sword Stance or Hone Claws? It gets one of those, if not both. But yeah. So Absol and Zangoose were Gen 2. Fair. Nah, Absol I confused with Gen 2 because I feel like its design is very similar to the Gen 2 kind of style. But no, Zangoose is definitely Gen 3. Zangoose plus Vivillon combo. Ooh. Vivillon. I don't see Vivillon getting used either. Again, I don't really follow competitive a whole lot though, so it's possible I just don't know anything. Because I mean, I don't know anything. But yeah. Ba-dum. I'm glad that these resets are so quick too. Always thought my cargo is Gen 3. Is my cargo not Gen 3? Is my cargo Gen 2? I thought my cargo was Gen 3. Like I would be willing to bet money on that. Cargo is Gen 2? Is it actually? Is it actually? Like, I would have been confident enough to... Oh, yeah, I guess you can get the Slugma egg in Gold and Silver. Huh. Fair. I think it's just the first time I ever saw... yeah, Skarmory is one that I know I used to think was Gen 3. Because Skarmory and Slugma are two Pokemon that the first time I ever saw them was in, like, in Emerald. Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, whichever one I was playing. So I always thought they were Gen 3 Mons, and I never really encountered them in the Gen 2 games. But, yeah. Thinking about it, yeah, it makes sense that they are Gen 2. But yeah, those are ones I always forget. But it took a screenshot what you said. RIP. Been so for a while, but never on YouTube when you're streaming. But here I am. Hey, well, welcome on in, Mew. Welcome. Glad you were able to make it. Yeah, normally I would stream in the morning, which, depending on what your schedule's like, depending on where you live, usually the morning streams, work out a lot for like people in the UK or like just in that general like side of the world. But for people in like America and Canada and all that, it's usually during the time that people are like at work or at school or whatever. But I just recently started a new job, which is making me kind of push my stream time. So I'm starting at, excuse me, instead of starting at like 10:30 a.m., I'm starting at 2 p.m. Yesterday and today I started at the 2 p.m. and so far it feels nice starting at this time. It feels like it's gonna be working out. So I think that's what we'll continue to do with this job, is start at 2 p.m. Hopefully it all works out. Zangoose, Vivillon, Seviper, Tropius, Torkoal, and Absol. Ooh, Torkoal is another one that that is a pretty good mon, but often like you never really see it getting used. Don't really see it getting used a whole lot. But yeah, hopefully this this time works out for streaming that. Yo, one random thing that I want to check. Yeah, I could definitely make that better. I'm just looking at the thumbnail that I'm using for this shiny on. I definitely need to revamp that that thumbnail. Main use is Sun, yeah. I mean, but Torkoal is also a tank. So as long as they don't have something super effective on you, Torkoal could definitely tank some hits. But even then, like, sometimes when they have super effective moves, sometimes it can take a while to take out a Torkoal. Torkoal is honestly such a good mon. Suddenly lemons. Welcome on in, Lemon. Hello, hello. We're at my parents' house today. Ooh, hopefully that's going well for you. Sometimes it can be, sometimes it can feel a bit weird, like moving out of parents' place for the first time and, you know, just like being on your own or whatever. But, you know, it has its ups, it has its downs. Hopefully, it's all going well, though. Decided my goal for today's profits, it's 300k bells. Yo, you got this. You got this. Raulu still being a lurky turkey. Very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. Lurky turkeys are always appreciated. Thank you so much. Yo, let's get a little cheer here for the lurkers. The ones who aren't really chatting. The ones who we don't really know are here but are still supporting like always, being amazing. A little cheer for all the lurkers. Thank you so much for being lurky turkeys. Hello, Arceus. Mario, over halfway there. Nice. Awesome to hear. Yo, maybe you'll get that done before we end off stream. Lurkers do be amazing. Yeah. The lurkers do be awesome. Everyone who's here is always like very, very helpful and is very, very appreciated in all of it, whether it be lurkers, people chatting, subscribing, members. All of it is very, very helpful and very, very appreciated. So thank you so much, everyone. Let's get a little cheer for everyone now. Thank you so much. Good my grandparents owned a duplex I can rent for $320 a month. Yo, that's actually amazing. $320 a month. Nice. Currently the only person streaming Pokemon on YouTube. Nah, there's a lot of people streaming right now. I mean, I might just be the only one on your list that's streaming Pokemon right now, but fair. Appreciate you being here. Welcome on in. But yeah, there's a lot of people. I think Gage is probably still streaming right now. I don't know who else, but yeah. When ending stream today? Honestly, I don't know. I don't have any immediate plans after stream. other than just like dinner. I need to stop at the pet store because we ordered some cat food and some cat litter that I was supposed to pick up yesterday when I picked up the Walmart order, but I forgot to stop at PetSmart. So I'm gonna have to do that. Did Gage stream today? I assumed he did. Honestly, I didn't check myself because I basically woke up and then started my stream. I assumed he streamed today. He usually streams every day. Oh, I actually don't see him live. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't stream today. Gage has a stream for tomorrow? Oh, okay. Fair, fair. Maybe he's just got something going on. Maybe he's just taking a little break today. Doobie out, Doobie. Gonna stream soon. Just gotta finish eating. Yo, you got this, Lemon. Are you gonna be doing I noticed the other day, what was it, yesterday? You were doing, shiny hunting in Sword and Shield. Are you gonna do that tomorrow? Or are you gonna continue your Arceus playthrough? Gonna continue your BDSP playthrough? What's the plan for the Lemon? Perhaps busy? Yeah, maybe. There we go. This is our 100th encounter for today. Wasn't feeling like streaming today? Yeah. I mean, sometimes you're just not in the right mindset. Sometimes you're just not in the mood for it. Definitely, one thing I kind of advocate, and Gage kind of advocates it too, is that, like, if you're gonna be streaming and all that, you gotta be in the mood for it. You gotta be in the mindset for it, because if you're not feeling it, like, if you're just like just having an off day, or just you know, just not really having the energy for it, then stream will probably be a little bit like, it'll be very like forced, and it just won't feel good, and it'll just feel like a downstream, and like people in chat will probably be able to notice it as well. But yeah, you definitely like, if you gotta do what you gotta do. If you gotta take a break, you gotta take a break. Especially because, like, he streams every day, like Monday through Friday, and every once in a while he does a weekend one as well. So, you know, every once in a while you just need that extra day. Sword and Shield, shiny hunting. I need to get the Spiritomb. You got this. You got this, Lemon. Basically took a mental health day. Yeah, fair. Gotta do what you gotta do. Hopefully he's doing fine though. I actually didn't hear that. I didn't know he was switching over. Did he say why? Did he say why he was doing the switch? Probably gonna stream soon. Fair. Yeah, I got so many notifications now. Oh, there's actually a few things I... Gotta make sure I'm keeping up with some things that I keep forgetting to... Well, it's not really forgetting to keep up with. It's just that I'm not chilling at my computer as much now because of work. So, I just, like... I don't really have the chance to upkeep with the stuff that I usually upkeep with. Come on, Arceus. He said the algorithm has messed up his stream, so he's gonna try fresh on Twitch for more viewers. Fair. I mean, that's the thing with my experience. Twitch was a lot harder to build a community on. In my experience, Twitch was easier to get monetized on, but was harder to build a community on. But again, that's just my experience with it. Other people have different experiences and all that, so hopefully he has a different experience with it. Hopefully it does well for him. I feel like taking shiny hunting off my channel and just doing Unite. I mean, definitely you could do that. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Pokemon Master, welcome on in. Yeah, I've debated on like trying like restream or something, like what Gage did for a while. I don't know if he's still doing it, but what he did for a little while there. I've debated on doing that just to see if I'd be able to build up Twitch as well, but I honestly don't really want to do Twitch at all. I think I'd rather just be on YouTube, honestly. I'll count on here, brother. I did see that, which is actually, I find it kind of funny because I've been, sorry. That's something that I've been debating on for a little bit, which is, I've always been interested in moving into a bit more variety, but I don't want this channel, like, this channel is always going to be Pokemon. Whether it be mainly Pokemon or only Pokemon, like, this channel is always going to be, like, the Pokemon channel for my stuff. So one thing I've been debating for a little while is if I were to move into variety, we were actually talking about it earlier today. If I were to move into variety, would I want to keep everything on this channel, and this channel will just be mainly Pokemon with other stuff on the side, or do I want to make a second channel for my variety stuff? The only thing is, if I were to do a second channel, because of work, I wouldn't be able to be as consistent with that channel. So I don't know, it's a lot of random stuff for me to think about, and I don't fully know what I want to do with it. I've been shiny hunting Shaman for 3 days. No checks, just days. Fair, fair. Yo, hopefully you'll get it soon. I wish you all the luck. With 3 days, I'm gonna guess that you're probably still like a decent amount under odds. So yo, maybe you'll get an under odds shiny Shaman. Maybe. I wish you all the luck. One thing about that, though, is that my Unite streams don't do well with viewers, but I'd rather rebuild the community with Unite than continue shiny hunting streams. Fair. I mean, yeah, you got to do what you want to do. If you're not feeling it with the shiny hunting and you want to move into just doing Unite or doing mostly Unite, definitely go for it. You got to do what you enjoy. The only downside to stuff like that is sometimes the thing you enjoy is going to be the thing that's harder to build up. Because a very good example, especially for Twitch, is the fact that, like, so, the games are sorted into categories, and you can search for a streamer based on the category, and by default, it sorts that category from most viewers to least viewers, and not a lot of people will be scrolling through for a long time in order to find the small, viewers' channels, and not a lot of people will sort it by like lowest viewer to highest viewer. So if you're streaming in a category that have a lot of people already streaming that category, the odds of you being able to grow in that category is honestly kind of slim. So that's the thing, though, is that, like, I'm not trying to say to not do it. I'm just saying, like, you gotta, like, if you're gonna be doing like stuff like that where you're streaming in categories that have a lot of people already streaming there, you gotta know, like, kind of the risks of doing that, or the quote-unquote risks. In my opinion, as long as you're having fun with it, that's all that really matters. Like, you gotta be able to enjoy it, because you don't want to be, like, you're gonna end up hating streaming if you're constantly doing stuff that you don't want to do. You gotta make sure it's something that you enjoy doing. Planning on making variety streams with all games. I want to play with the boys, and you're invited to make videos with me as well. Hey, awesome to hear. Is this one also, I know your main channel is PG, right? Is this one also going to be PG? It's going to be mostly a video channel, but I may stream on there too. Fair. I am getting random people in my chat now, so people are finding my channel. I mean, yeah, definitely. The thing with that is you just want to keep at it. Like, if you, it's going to be PG-18, so not PG? PG-18, what you want about? So not PG. But yeah, so that's the thing is, like, you're getting people in there. That is, like, that's awesome. That's how you know, like, people are finding it and all that. And yeah, you just got to keep up with the if you're wanting to do Unite, keep doing Unite stuff. Make sure you're still, like, doing the whole like the shameless plugs and spots that you're allowed to do, the shameless plugs and all that. Maybe hop around to other people's channels that are also doing Unite streams. You know, get a little, like, don't promote yourself in their channel or anything, but, like, when you're there, just, like, chat with them, have a good time with them or whatever, and at some point, if you end off your stream and they're live, you can go raid them, and that's how they can kind of be like, oh yeah, gotcha, I know, gotcha, like, and they're out here raiding us and blah, 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 stuff like that. If that makes sense. I know I'm kind of rambling a bit, and I sometimes don't make sense. Actually starting our streams slowly. We're mostly gonna be Pokemon, but going to do other games together like Mario Party. Fair, fair. So are you guys gonna do like, I know a few different streamers that do this. Are you guys gonna do like the like both of you are working off of the same channel? Swearing is loud, just no racism's loud at all? Yeah, yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. So excited to raid people? Yeah. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things about stream. It's like, well, one is just sitting here and being able to like chat with you guys and just have a good time, sit here, have random conversations, whatever it might be. I love that aspect of streaming so much. But then also raiding. I just love raiding in general, and I always love to raid the people that are either like at like a similar level as me, or like people that are like have like a lower view count or lower sub count than me. That way it's like my raid can actually like mean something and like help them out and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I would love to go raid like some of the big people like Gage, Kem, Dylan, like whoever. I'd love to go raid those people. And I know they would be like appreciative of it and they would thank and all that, but it's like my raid on their streams wouldn't mean as much as it would to someone who has like a lower view count, because it just, my raid doesn't help the people that are already big. Like, the people that are already big, my raid won't really help them. But the people that are smaller or around the same size as me, my raid could help them. And like, you know, even if it's just a few subs or like a few extra views or whatever. That's why I like usually like I don't raid the bigger people. Every once in a while, if I don't have people online, yeah, like I'll raid the bigger people. But that's why it's like Gage tends to be like, I haven't said it in a while, but I usually call Gage all reliable, because usually I'm ending my stream and Gage is still alive. And it's kind of like, I don't want to raid Gage a lot because I want to be able to help out some of the smaller people, and I know my raid's not really going to help Gage. Nothing against Gage, just literally Gage is popping off, Gage is blown up, he's doing amazing. My raid isn't really going to help him. But if I have no one online or whatever, and like Gage is one of the people that are like one of the few people that I have online, it's like, yeah, I'll throw my raid over to Gage, because Gage is an awesome content creator and all that, and he definitely he deserves all this like that's happening for him. But yeah, I'm rambling a bit again, but I hope that all made sense, kind of. I don't promote, but I've casually told people I stream in channels that I watch. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, yeah, you definitely don't want to promote like in their like while they're streaming or whatever. You don't want to promote there. If it casually gets brought up in conversation, yeah, that's all fine. But you don't want to like just straight up like promote in their chat. But one way that's like kind of a quote unquote way to promote is basically just like get known in the community, be there for a while, and eventually raid them. Because if you raid someone that like knows who you are and all that, then it's like I don't even know. It's kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, like just like raiding the communities that you're in and all that. And I stream just now, but no one watching, so raid wouldn't matter. I mean, you definitely should still raid anyway. Even if you don't have any viewers, you should still raid anyway, even if it's just yourself, because no matter the size of the raid, whether it be just you, like 2 or 3 people, or 100 or 1,000 people, raids are always appreciated by people, and raids are a way to help yourself grow and to help the person that you're raiding grow, because it's a way to it's another way to get your name out there, and it's a way to like to get other people's name out there. So like I go and let's say I went and raided Lemon, then people from my community get to go see Lemon. It helps get Lemon name out there, and then people from Lemon's community see me raiding him, gets my name out there a little bit. So no matter how many people are in your stream, you should always go for a raid. I don't know anyone who like would see a small raid and like would diss on it or anything. Like everyone I know, it doesn't matter the size of the raid, they're always appreciative of it, no matter how many people are in it. Also, I'm rambling. Y'all get me on these topics. I love being on these topics, the ones that I could just talk about for hours and hours without stopping. I love these topics. I want to start by learning how to video edit and stuff, but it's most likely gonna start next month when I get tax returns and stuff, because maybe getting mucho money, which means new PC. Ooh, nice. Yeah, definitely, like, excuse me. Same advice with that I give to like everyone who, like, whether it be starting out making content in forms of videos or streams or whatever it might be. Same advice I always give to people. Just go for it. Start working on it, whether you want to start it now or in a month or whatever. It doesn't really matter when, but just go for it. Don't worry about your video edits being perfect right away, but always, like, when you make a video, make sure it's something you're happy with, and then look to make improvements for the next video. Because there will always be spots to improve. Nothing is going to be perfect, so always be looking to improve it. And yeah, if you make a video and you don't like it, change it, edit it up a bit, like edit it again, because you don't want to output something that you don't like. Like, don't nitpick it to the point where you don't like it, like, oh, like, this could be different, this could be different, this could be different. Just be like, if you're happy with it, send it out. It's as long as you're happy with it, it's all good, and always be looking to improve. Gonna go eat some food and set up my own stream. Fair. Yo, hopefully the food is scrumptious, and hopefully the stream goes well as well. We will both sometimes do our own thing, and then our daughter wants to do some of her own thing, some with us. So it's a family bound channel. Nice. So it's kind of like sometimes you guys will have like collaborative stuff going, like where it's multiple of you. Sometimes you'll have like solo stuff going. Definitely, like those are it's always interesting to me seeing channels built like that, because I've never really been one to like want to have a channel with someone else. Like if Lynn were to start streaming or whatever, I would definitely like want to do like collaborative stuff with Lynn and stuff like that, but I would probably very much advocate for like us having separate channels. I don't know if that's just kind of a me thing, but I've never really been one to want to like share a channel, if that makes sense. But also, like, I've never been turned away by channels like that either. Like, I've seen channels like that all the time, and they never, like, I always find them interesting. I never get turned away by them or anything. Like, I think it's an awesome concept to, like, build a channel like that. Gonna get a new PC, new monitor, and start a new era of my streams. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing that I've been debating on that for a while. Like, when I first started streaming, I knew I wanted to do variety content eventually, but I also knew that it's hard to build a channel from scratch doing variety. Variety is hard to, like, if like people that are able to do variety and they can build a community off that and like basically get a community going, like, they are so like, is so amazing. And so, like, honestly, like, I want to say lucky, but it's like, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of time, like, it's hard to be able to pull off a variety channel. So I knew, like, off the bat, like, I'm gonna need to focus on one thing that I really enjoy, which we went with Pokemon. I went with Pokemon basically just because I love Pokemon, and there's a lot you can do with it. But yeah, so I knew I eventually wanted to move into a variety, and ever since then, I've always been trying to think about it. It's like, do I want to do a second channel for my more variety stuff? Do I want to do it on this channel, do it all on this channel, but split it up to, like, being mostly Pokemon? And I'm still, like, kind of debating that and don't know what I want to do. Yeah, it's a mix of all of us. Kind of like we can all add our own twist to it. It's our universe, you know? Yeah, I feel ya. Definitely sounds like it'd be fun. My only thing that I would, I think my main reason why I've never really thought of, like, or why I've never really wanted to do a channel like that myself is mainly just because I would be worried about, like, wanting to go in, like, different directions, if that makes sense. Like, different creative directions with the channel and all that. That's pretty much my main concern with that. That would be my main concern. But again, like, I've seen so many people doing channels like this, and they've all been, like, awesome. Like, I've never... It's weird. It's like, I question myself doing it, but I don't question other people doing it. Like, it's a weird. I just question myself a lot, I guess. Hey, Riley, still being a lurky turkey. Still very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. Love to stream in the future. It sounds like fun. Yeah, definitely. One thing I always say to people, if you're interested in it, go for it. There's nothing you can lose, really, by going for it, so why not? Why not try it out, right? 500 pellets resets for Arceus. Friend of mine got his at 57. Yo, 57's insanely lucky. Hopefully you'll be able to get yours soon. I mean, 500 plus, you're still very, very under odds. So hopefully you'll be able to get it soon, though. But yo, your friend getting at 57. Congrats on that to your friend. 37.55 for Arceus. Hope I get it soon, yo. Still under odds on that one as well. Hopefully you do, though. Hopefully you still get it under odds. Pushing back my bell goal to 200k, because I really want to play, Onigiri right now, or Onigiri right now. I thought that said Onigirl. But yeah, fair, definitely. If you want to take a break from it, play something else, go for it. I can see that too, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's different, like, for you guys, it's like, you, your husband, your kid, and all that, like, it's already, like, you already have that bond. It's already, like, you're a family and all that, so I feel like that's a little, like, has a better chance of working, rather than, like, I feel like if, like, say, Lynn and I were to try to do that, I feel like I would be, the main thing I'd be concerned of with, if Lynn and I were to do that is, one, we tend to have a lot of, similar opinions and, like, preferences and, like, interests and all that, so I don't think we'd have much of an issue in, like, creative directions of it or anything like that. But I think the main issue would come up, like, if for whatever reason we were to separate, then it'd be like, oh, what would happen with the channel kind of thing. Like, would we, like, it would, I guess, like, one person would, take it over and the other person would, start up a new one or whatever. And at that point, it just kind of sucks to, like, try to start fresh like that. But yeah, I feel like that'd be a little different than like, you guys, because you guys are already, like, you already have, like, that strong bond of, like, you and your husband and your kid and all that. But yeah, I'd be very, very, interested. Would you be doing it on, I'm guessing on this channel here? Your blah, 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 English. Your universe channel here? I feel like I was rambling so much there. Also, it looks like we have hit our 25 like goal. Thank you so much, everyone, for the 25 likes. I'm actually seeing 26. Thank you so much. It is very appreciated. If someone wants to get another like goal in chat for us, our last one was 25, so maybe something in the 30s would be good. Maybe something in the 30s would be very, very appreciated. We can get that pinned in the chat there. But yeah, thank you so much to do a little cheer there. Thank you so much for helping us hit the 25 like goal. But yeah, I still gotta figure out what I want to do with my variety. I gotta figure out what I want to do for series in general, cause video series is something that I've always wanted to do, and that's the thing though, is that, like, video series is what I originally thought I was gonna be building my stream, or building my channel off of. Streaming wasn't really my first priority, but I just enjoy streaming so much, and I enjoy chatting with you guys, like, being able to chat with you guys live and all that, comment section, and, like, late replies or whatever. Like, it's a lot better connection, in my opinion. Did my stream just die? There we go. No, it's buffering. I don't know if that's just on my end, but my stream, like, was completely buffering there. But yeah, like, originally I was never, I didn't originally plan on doing streams. I planned on doing, mainly, video series content. And it's just, streams just I end up having an easier time with. And it's just easier to shiny out to stream than it is to shiny out in a video series. But, yeah, yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out what I want to do, because I don't want to completely drop off the video series. It's been a long time since I've done video series, so I need to, like, get back into that and all that. Still here, Lynn, still here. Hello. Also, Lynn, by the way, I don't need you to I don't need you to work on your Arceus. I mean, you can keep going at your pace or whatever, because I realize that it won't work. It won't work. I have to do it on my other Switch. We're gonna give it a shot this Saturday. Ooh. Just gonna take the jump. but can see what you mean. The other side of those types of channels for sure. Yeah, it's just one of those. I feel like it's just one of those things where I overthink a lot, and I tend to always think of like worst case scenarios and all that, and I get it stuck in my head, and I just get like stuck in a loop of like thinking of like the bad things and all that. It's definitely just like my mind being trapped inside itself, basically. But yeah, I definitely like hold on. So yeah, you said you are doing it on this channel, right? Hold up. Let me do this. There we go. There you go. You got another subscribble. But yeah, definitely try it out. If you guys are enjoying it, then keep at it. And yeah, don't forget, like, and all like in the discords and all that. I don't know if you're in our discord, but yeah, whatever discords you're in, if there's a shameless plug section or like anything like that, definitely get the name out there when you guys go when you go live and all that. Hello, Arceus. Will you be golden for us? We can get the golden Arceus. Excuse me. Not shiny, ripperoni. I feel like, oh no, there we go. So like I was gonna say, I feel like my stream's like very delayed now, but yeah, it's because it buffered on my end and it like fell behind. Yeah, I think they definitely slightly fixed like how long it takes to load into the game. I don't know if it was just my mind playing tricks on me or what, but it feels a lot quicker. It definitely feels a lot quicker. Hello, Arceus. Not shiny. Reset. But yeah, Lynn, if you can hear me, yeah, I'm gonna have to play through Arceus on my main profile in order to do the double hunt. Hey, Ray, welcome on in. How you doing? Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Wonder how many resets we'll be able to get on Arceus today. Only time will tell. Yeah, a couple things I've been thinking about in terms of just like the channel and like the direction I want to take and all that is definitely I want to work on more videos rather than just being mainly streams. And even then, I'm debating on I think I'm gonna unlist the stream. So basically, unlisting a stream, for those of you that don't know, basically all that means is that you'll still be able to view it, but you'll only be able to find it through having the link to it. So basically, I have a playlist that is just all of my streams. So you'd be able to easily find that playlist and be able to find the streams. And then I would also, like in the Discord or whatever, have a link to the playlist, and I'd have the link to the playlist in a lot of places. So I'd be debating on unlisting those. That way, when I do make videos, they don't get like drowned out by the streams. So I still plan on doing Monday through Friday streams. And I wouldn't want them to like drown out the videos, basically, and have videos be harder to find. But yeah, and then when it comes to variety stuff, I don't know at all what direction I want to take that in. I don't even know. Yeah, definitely. Like anytime ever that you like have any questions or anything, myself, I know Gage as well. Like there's a lot of us out here that are always like willing to help each other out and all that. I don't know what streaming platform you or not streaming platform, what streaming software you plan on using, like whether it be like OBS or Streamlabs or something else entirely. But yeah, when it comes to the technical aspect, or even just like the YouTube aspect, or whatever aspect it might be, anytime you got questions, like myself, engage for sure. Like, we're always down to help out the best we can. But and I'm sure there's lots of other people as well. I just know Gage tends to have the same kind of mindset as me, like trying to help out people like whenever we can and all that. Yo, Nick, welcome on in. How you doing? What is up? Where is the shiny Arceus? Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Check number 246. 246. Do we get the shiny? Do we get the shiny here? Let's see, let's see. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Not shiny. But yeah, that's one of like that's one of my main goals with YouTube too. Like, obviously I want YouTube to work out and potentially be like a career option for me. But one of my main goals with YouTube is to be able to help out other people. So like basically, like, I want to be able to get like big enough and all that to the point where when I go to raid like a smaller channel or all that, it like helps them a lot. Like, I've always kind of had that mindset, but then also I've had people kind of do that for me, like Dylan, Frank, Vinny, like all of them have been like big channels that have rated me. Kem, Gage, not as big as those ones, but they're still big channels, and like they've all helped me out in that way, and it's like I would love to be able to do that for other people as well. So for now, like that's why I always try with my raids to send the raids over to either people that are at like a similar level as me, or people that are like a lower view count or a lower sub count or something. That way I can like try to help them out best I can. But then that's also why, like, whenever anyone has like questions about like streams or content or anything like that, I'm always trying to help out as much as I can with those as well. Always basically just trying my best to help people out. Hello, Arceus. It's weird, my phone crashed. Rip. Ripperoni. Hopefully it's nothing, hopefully it's nothing too damaging. Like, hopefully it doesn't, it's not like reoccurring or anything like that. Yo, Emily, welcome on in as well. Hello, hello. Non-shiny Arceus. What is this? What is this? Bottom. Seems to be working now. Hey, there you go. Nice, nice. Awesome to hear. Yo, random question, Nick. Have you been hunting this this Arceus? Yo, Emily as well. Have you been hunting it? Bottom. I think I probably won't be able to have it set up for tomorrow, but I think Monday I might be able to have the double hunt set up. I know I was saying I wanted to do it today, and I wanted to do it tomorrow as well, but I just don't think it's practical. I don't think I'll be able to have it set up for tomorrow. I think I could Monday. If I start working on it tonight, I think by Monday I could have it all set up and ready to go. Hey, sweet, welcome back. Not yet. Currently hunting shiny Sonic the Hedgehog first. Yo, I'm actually doing the opposite. I'm hunting this first, and then I'm gonna be going for the Shaman after. Also, I love your thumbnail that you have for that. You by calling it shiny Sonic the Hedgehog just reminded me of your thumbnail for that. I love your thumbnail for that hunt. But yeah, I'm gonna be hunting Shaman after Arceus, and then after Shaman I'll go for Darkrai. Because I'm assuming I won't have Arceus and Shaman done before the Darkrai event starts. I don't know about the two. No, it will be small for a good while, but if I can make someone smile or laugh, that would make it all worth it. Exactly. I feel you there. That's the same thing for me here. It's like, yeah, like obviously I would love this to be a career option for myself, but my main goal is one, to be able to help people out, and then two, just be like a source of entertainment for people, whether it be like smiles and laughs and stuff like that, or just chilling and having conversations. Like, one thing I always say about my streams here is that they're basically just podcasts with Pokemon in the background, because really, more than half the time, we're not even finding shinies, so we just sit here and talk about random stuff. Gotcha, actually help me with the Sonic. Yo, nice, nice. Playing through Sword again, and Skill Link, Chinchino, counters Hop. Yo, fair, fair. Yo, wish you luck on that playthrough. Are you doing any like specific challenge for that at all, or are you just playing through it for the sake of playing through it? Arceus. Yeah, I want to set up the double hunt so bad. It's just gonna take time because I have to play through Legends Arceus again. Worst case scenario, I could stream it, because I mean, then like my main thing is I'm trying to set this up in my free time, and I don't have a lot of that now that I started working. But I mean, it is Pokemon, so I could stream it. In reality, I've mentioned this a couple times, but in reality, I could stream the speed run in order to get through the story as quick as I can, and then in my free time start working on like catching stuff and completing the post story and all that in order to get to the point where I'll be able to hunt Arceus. Just deciding to play through with Pokemon I adore, which I've never gotten to the champion team before, including my two tied favorite Pokemon. Yo, fair, fair. Hopefully that all goes well for you. Wish you the best of luck. Hello, Arceus. How is ya? Nope. Not shiny. But yeah, the more and more I think about the variety, the more I kind of want to split it up and put it onto another channel. But I just don't know how well that would go for me. Like, I feel like that would eat up so much of my time. Unless it's just the second channel is just what it is, just a second channel that's just not as consistent as the main channel. That's probably what I would have to do, is just make it not as consistent, and just like whenever I get the chance, upload stuff to there. Or like every once in a while, if I'm just like, if I'm in the mood to stream something that's not Pokemon, I could stream over there maybe. Team, Chinchino, Dwebble, Emolga, Dartrix, Alolan Vulpix, and Wartortle. Yo, nice, nice. Actually sounds like a pretty awesome team. Definitely sounds like a pretty awesome team there. I could see that team doing, like, really well. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, I think, what I'll probably do is I'll probably chat with Lynn a little bit about it, because I don't think I've really brought up the channel thing to her yet. I'll chat with Lynn a little bit about it, see what her opinion is on it. I have a feeling I know what her opinion is on it, but better be safe than sorry. Better double check. Oh, hey, there you go. There's one right there. There's the need for a second channel. People don't want to watch. They can just not watch. Yeah. I mean, I think the point of the second channel is basically just to split it up a little bit. Because some people, like, that's the thing. That is usually the mindset people should have, where if they just don't want to watch, then they don't watch. But that can actually get people, like, to leave, basically. Because instead of just not watching, they'll just be like, like, he's uploaded 3 things in a row that I'm not interested in watching, so I'm gonna unsubscribe and go, like, watch another channel or whatever. Which is fine, if you don't want to watch my content. I'm not saying anyone has to watch the content. If you don't want to watch it, definitely go watch something that, that you want to watch. Like, your time is valuable. Put it towards something that you want to do. But yeah, that could, like, switching into more of a variety could bring in more people, but could also deter people at the same time. So I don't know. Not shiny. Also, Lynn, I don't know if you had stream muted or not. Did you hear what I was saying earlier about the Arceus playthrough? About the setting up the double hunt? I mentioned it earlier when you were messaging, but I wasn't sure if you still had stream muted at that time or not, because the work's been a little busy for you. Imagine it would be more to take advantage of the algorithm, but splitting your time is not fun. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's so many channels that do it, though, that makes me think that, like, it's not a bad idea to do it. But I don't know. I heard that it would not work, but that's it. Yeah. So basically, I need to do it on my other Switch because you have Pearl on your DS, or on your DS, not your DS, on your Switch. So in order to double hunt on your Switch, we would need to take Pearl out of this Switch and put it in your Switch. But then Pearl's not in this Switch, so I can't hunt it on this Switch now. So I would need to do Diamond. Like, it has to be Diamond and Pearl. I can't do Pearl and Pearl unless we get a second copy of Pearl. So either I would need to replay Diamond on this Switch, or I would need to replay Arceus on the other Switch. Basically, back to the same issue that we were having before. Oh yeah, I this morning when I was like slightly waking up, I heard you having that conversation. I think you were telling like whoever was like in charge of you, like your supervisor or whatever, about that, and I overheard that and I was like, what? I came to check this. Sure, no problem. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. I'm like, what? See, it's one thing for them to be like, that doesn't sound right. It should be closer to this. Like, can you explain to me, like, why it's not? Like, it'd be one thing to be like that, but for them to just be like, no, it's not. Like, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Like, do they just think that if they say no, it's not, like, oh no, you're right, your debt's gone, you don't have any now. Like, what do they expect you to respond to that with? Yo, we are almost at 300 encounters, and by almost I mean we're still like 40 away, but still, we are almost there. And then he was like, call me back. I have to go. I have lots of calls. So my day has been trying to find out why. See, even at that point, like, I don't know a whole lot about, like, policies of your job or anything like that. But if they were to call me, be like, I'm calling to check this. And I'd be like, okay, here it is. And they were like, no, that's not right. Call me back. I have lots of other calls too. I would just be like, how about you call me back when you're available? Like, no, like, I'm not gonna be chasing you down. If you want to check this stuff and figure this stuff out, you call us back when you have time. Like, especially if you say to me, call me back, I have a lot of calls. It's like, so you're really busy, so you want me to call you back and potentially just get hit with a busy line. No, you call me back when you're free. Hey, Jirachi, welcome on in. I don't know if that's just me or what, but that seems inefficient, in my opinion, for you to call him back. Not shiny. I've sent him a bunch of attachments, so he gets an email anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing sending the email, but I just mean, like, him straight up saying, like, hey, I'm busy, call me back. And I would just be like, no, I'm not gonna call you if I'm gonna probably hit a busy signal. How about you call me back when you're available? Like, that just seems like the logical thing in my mind. But yeah, send the email with all the attachments or whatever, and then if he chooses to call back, then he calls back. Again, that's just my opinion on that. I don't do your job. I don't know anything about your job or the policies or anything, so I could be in the complete wrong there, but that's what makes sense in my brain, is that he should call you back when he's ready. I would love it if when I go to type out a word, the phone wouldn't try to autocorrect it to a French word. I have a French keyboard and an English keyboard. If I'm on the English keyboard, it shouldn't try to autocorrect to French. If I'm on the English keyboard, it should always try to autocorrect to an English word. Like, I'm trying to type in English here. Yeah, I know I misspelt it, but I'm still trying for English here. Just so busy today, I feel like my head is spinning. Yeah. It do be like that sometimes, I guess. Meanwhile, at work for me, I was put onto the line that, like, so line 11 is usually the hectic line. And as soon as I got there, and I found out I was on line 11, I was like, no, I don't want to work. And then it ended up being not as busy as I thought it was going to be, because everything that could go wrong with that line went wrong with that line. And basically, yeah, it made stuff a lot slower. Like, production-wise, we were very behind on everything, but me being the palletizer, there's nothing I can do about it. I can only go as fast as the line will let me. Yeah, they use the same letters, but there is an actual difference. So, like, so right now, I'm on the English keyboard, and the main thing is over here by the L. So, English keyboard, we're all good. Switch over to French. The only thing it does is it adds the accent button there. That's the only difference between them. But they distinctly have a French keyboard and an English keyboard. They distinctly have those two keyboards. So if I'm on the English keyboard, it shouldn't try to autocorrect to French. French, indeed. French. French. Yeah, if they're gonna specifically have two separate keyboards for them, then autocorrect should just default to whatever language keyboard you're on. Favorite part was the machine exploding. I mean, it wasn't the machine exploding, it was the belt exploding. And even then, it was just kind of like, I keep calling it, I keep saying, like, it blew up, because it wasn't like an explosion. It wasn't like a fiery explosion or anything like that. It's just, the belt, basically, and apparently, too, the person that I was working with had already pointed this out to them. The belt was kind of bumping a little bit, because there was I guess there was a small hole in the belt that wasn't supposed to be there. So it kept bumping a little bit. And she pointed it out to them, and they did nothing about it. And then a few hours later, that little bumping, I guess the belt got, like, stuck onto the machine while it was still trying to spin, and it just shattered, and it plastic, or I think it's plastic anyway, went everywhere, and it brought the line down to a halt for a little bit. And then we started the moving stuff again, but they were trying to replace this belt for like an hour and a half. So everything was a lot slower than what it was supposed to be. Something blew up at work? Pretty much, yeah, a belt. A belt just blew up. Pieces went everywhere. The only time my keyboard autocorrects French is when I'm mid-sentence in French. Yep, fair. I have a French speaking assessment tomorrow. Yo, hopefully that goes well for you. I wish you the best. But yeah, and then also, so these boxes are coming down the line, and right before they get to where I am, they pass through 2 things on each side of it that imprint the time and date onto it. So at first, everything was working fine, but then randomly one of those things stopped working. So it wasn't printing it on both sides, which is bad. So we ended up having to basically stop palletizing the way we were supposed to and start just putting these boxes off to the side and wait for it to get fixed. That took a long time. So eventually that got fixed and we were able to start palletizing again. But then we still had all these boxes off to the side that we needed to put through the printer again in order to get them printed properly. But we couldn't do that just because how fast this line usually is. We just didn't have time to do it, really. And then the belt exploded, or blew up. So then everything slowed down, and it's like, hey, we have time to catch up on this stuff. So we started catching up on that. So, honestly, the belt blowing up was the best scenario for us as the palletizers. Not good at all for production, but for the palletizers, it was pretty nice. The line was slower for like an hour and a half than what it normally would be. And we were able to catch up on the stuff we were behind on. So, I mean, yeah. Yep, just remember, baguette. I did not at all say that with a French accent, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm honestly just hoping I don't get put on line 11 tonight. I dislike line 11. Basically just because line 11 honestly has a lot of issues. So like, in general, line 11 kind of sucks to go on because it's a lot more fast-paced than the other lines. So you're constantly moving, moving around pallets and all that. And they very rarely send someone over to make sure the palletizers can, you know, go on a bathroom break or get water or anything like that. So you tend to be stuck there with no stops until eventually you're able to go on like your lunch break or whatever. So that sucks. That's a common thing with the palletizers in general. They just forget the palletizers exist, I guess, and they forget to send someone over so that you can go on a bathroom break or get a drink or whatever. But specifically with line 11, because it's so fast-paced and you're constantly moving, it's just a lot more noticeable that it's like, I'm like constantly moving around. So that's one thing, but then it's constantly like, there's always an issue. Like when the machine closed up the box, the glue didn't adhere properly, so it didn't, the box didn't stay together, or there was a mess up in the machine which caused there to only be 4 items in the box instead of the 6 it's supposed to be. There's just so many things that can go wrong on that one. And it being the pork in the fridge? No, I haven't eaten yet. I have not eaten yet. I have to remember 2 big paragraphs and 3 small ones. Yo, fair. Yo, hopefully you have a decent memory. You got this. I have a horrible memory. The thing is, too, though, when it came to presenting, if I was allowed to hold a piece of paper with me that had, like, my speech or whatever on it, I would be more likely to remember what was on that piece of paper than if I wasn't allowed to have the paper with me. So basically, it's like, just knowing that I'd be able to check the paper if I needed to helps me so much with remembering what's on it. So I don't even, it's weird. It's like, if I have the paper, I don't really need to check it. If I don't have the paper, I'm going to need to check that so many times. I'm gonna do fried rice again, because we have, lots of rice. Fair, fair. Like, we have lots of, leftover rice in the fridge, or we need to make some more rice. Ba-ba-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Let's get the shiny. I'm still expecting sorry. Still expecting this to go over odds, but I mean, it'd be pretty hype to get it early. Pretty hype. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Like the start of the Jaws theme. Leftover rice, we have 2 containers. Okay. I mean, I haven't really been going in the fridge. I eat dinner, go to work, come back, sleep, stream, eat dinner, go to work, come back. Like, I don't really check the fridge at all. I don't really check a lot. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I get on doing those the Sunnyland stuff that I gotta do. Definitely want to make sure I cover that before tomorrow hits. Don't remember if I did it Monday night. I think I did. Check the account access. Yeah, I did. Looks like Monday night I did hop on at one point. So I probably have the Monday stuff covered, but I need to double check responses and all that. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Okay, what we got? What we got? I mean, I know what we got. We got Arceus, but do we got a shiny one? That's the main question. Playing Fortnite and found an XP glitch that if I did the calculations correctly, I should get nearly 9 million XP by the time school finishes tomorrow. Yo, that sounds insane. When you say XP, is that like for XP like towards battle pass and stuff, or is there like another use for XP in that? I haven't played since like season 3, so I don't remember. Summon the shiny Arceus. Yo, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's summon the shiny Arceus. Yo, nice. What is it like? Is it a difficult glitch to do too, or is it like just a, I don't know, a random little bug thing? Alright, let's do this. I summon thee, shiny Arceus. Appear before us. It didn't work. It didn't work. Did not work. I just canceled it, cause, wait. I just canceled it because I went to my settings and disabled something? No, don't cancel it. Don't cancel it. What you doing? What you doing? Ugh. Hey Arceus, if you shine right here, I'll buy you a taco. Not just any taco. We'll get the Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell. You betray me, Arceus! Why? Why? Went to my home menu and I came back and the game, it was canceled. But I can easy start again. Yeah, there you go. There you go. But I think this is where we are gonna wrap up for today. We've been going for a little over 2.5 hours. We got 275 encounters, which isn't too bad. Pretty nice. But I also have to do some running around today, so let's go find someone here to raid. Thank you all for being so amazing and supportive. It's very, very appreciated. We'll be back tomorrow, with some more streaming. I don't know if it's gonna be shiny hunting, or if we might end up doing speedrun or what. But let's go on a little bit of a raid here. You know what? We got a target here that we can raid. Let's make sure I'm typing this in the right chat. Alright, but thank you so much for all the amazing support. It's very, very appreciated. Let's go on a Jonesy raid here. There is the tag in chat that we will be using. And yeah, once again, thank you so much. We are gonna go raid Katie's Dream Shinies, who's currently shiny hunting in the underground right now. So let's go wish her luck. Leave a like on her stream and subscribe if you haven't already. All that fun stuff. There's the link right there. Definitely go show them the amazing support you've been showing me. And yeah, once again, thank you so much, and we will be back tomorrow. So we'll see you guys next time. Peace.